papa and 3 of his friends decided to fly to Venezuela with the intention of buying diamonds there. Into the country with as much cash as they needed to bring, they had to do some legal and not so legal gymnastics. Ended up getting into the country with a duffel bag that had $150,000 of US currency in it. Due to the geography of Venezuela, the only way to get to these diamond mines is by private plane. They fly into Venezuela and then they take a separate private plane to get to the diamond mine. They meet with El Jefe. El Jefe is the indigenous chief of the mining crews. And that's who negotiates what diamonds they're going to sell them at what cost. Now, the last stop that you have to make before you fly out of the mining towns, the spot called La Paragua. And as they're walking up to the plane, they noticed 3 very large, fully camouflaged military men with fully automatic rifles standing by the plane. It's important to note that my papa is a huge jokester. Like, for as serious and as badass as he is, he's lighthearted and jokes around with everybody. So they're walking up to the plane and my papa's like, "Hola, señor, how's your day going? How you doing?" And the guy comes up to him super serious and he's like, "Señor, your papers are not in order." And my papa's like, "Sure they are. Of course my papers are in order." And the guy gets even more dead serious. It's like, "Señor, your papers are not in order." And my papa's like, "Oh, here, let me grab them for you. I can show you." And this 6'5" heavily armed military man screams at him, "Your papers are not in order." And my papa goes, "Oh, those papers." And he's still kind of joking around. He goes, "How many of those papers are not in order?" And this guy is over his joking around shit. He's like, "You are not going to trifle with me. You Americans come in here thinking you own everything. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to pay us $10,000 or no one is going to find your bodies." This man was being dead fucking serious. It was very clear. Go find $10,000 or you're dead. And my papa's like, "Un momento," and runs into the plane. Tells everybody what's going on. And they're like, "Just give him the money. This is very simple. We don't want to die. Just give him 10 grand. And my papa has a life-saving realization. He goes, "Guys, if I give them $10,000, they're going to know we have more. If they find out how much more, we're not getting out of here alive. Because they're not going to take $150,000 from us and let us leave." So he tells everyone, turn out your pockets, go into your luggage, find all of the loose change that you have. 5s, 10s, 1s, loose change. And I'm gonna go get $9,000 out of the duffel bag. Between the 4 of them, they had like $450 in like cash and change. And my papa's got the 9,000. My papa walks back out onto the airstrip, goes, "Señor, this is all we have. Please do not kill us over $600. And respectfully, would you mind giving us back the $450 and accepting $9,000? Because we still have to get home. We need money to fly out of the country." And this mother stares at my papa for what he says felt like 10 minutes. He'll never forget the 3 words that asshole spoke to him. After a long pause, he goes, "This is fair." He gives my papa the $450 back. To this day, my papa says one of the most beautiful sights of his life was watching that town get smaller as the plane took off.